Hi. So I first wanted to get dressed, put my wig on, my little makeup on, but time is of the essence and Isaac is asleep. So I got to make it do what it do. So I wanted to get on here. Last week I talked to y'all about finding my why and, finding my why again. And so I just want to reiterate on that, the next step. So finding my why. Now I made this, I thought about making this video last week too, but then I'm glad I waited because, I uploaded a workout or whatever on Instagram on a reel or something like that. And someone said, well, just do keto. Okay. So my plan, what is, after you find your why, then what? What is after the why, after you find your why? So my plan is not to go on a diet, okay? My plan, I used to go on so many diets and I always gained the weight back very fast. And so when a lot of y'all came on the scene with my journey when I was 438 pounds, I did not do a diet. Okay, I did not do a diet. What I did do is a lifestyle. I started with Weight Watchers and then it moved to my Fitness Pal. So in my journey of releasing that 200 over 240 pounds, I didn't go on a diet. If I woke up and wanted Fruit Loops, I ate Fruit Loops. If I woke up and wanted, if I ate on my cycle week, if a whole day I ate a bag of Doritos, those are my calories. Oh well, I kept track of that. I tried to do it in moderation, but it didn't always happen in moderation on the thing. So sometimes I remember a whole thing of cookies one time I ate. I was like, once I put it in my Fitness Pal, I was like, dang girl, you only got 50 more calories. So to eat for the day, and that's what it was. I drank water the rest of the day. But I didn't go on a diet. So I know keto works because I did keto before starting the weight loss journey that a lot of y'all seen. I lost 80 pounds in like 4 months, eating 20 carbs a day, 20 or carbs less a day. And I did it because I wanted to do something special, wear this dress or something for my birthday. My birthday came, I ended up eating half of my cake. Okay, I was mad. People were asking to take some home. I wanted all my cake. Okay, that was not. And then I ended up gaining 100 pounds. So I gained 20 more pounds over the 80 I let. You know what I mean? So I know me. And one thing I do know is someone that was addicted to food or used food as an emotional crutch, used food as a friend, a best friend, used food as like this. Basically, I used to idolize food. And that's just the reality of it. Everything was thinking about what was my next meal. What are you going to eat next? I mean, so my lifestyle change started, like I said, on Weight Watchers. Then it moved to my Fitness Pal. So I ate the things that I wanted to eat while I lost the weight. And I think that is one of the reasons why my weight stayed off so long is because I did it that way. Because in the past, like I said, diet after diet, and I was gaining back, gaining back, gaining back. Now this time, yes, I did gain some weight back. I didn't gain all the weight back, but I gained some weight back. And the thing is, I wasn't counting my I wasn't counting nothing, okay? I was looking at that food. I look at a thing of nuts, and I know that I should only have about 16 nuts. Sometimes 16 nuts for 160 calories, okay? I know that because I used to always put in my food on my Fitness Pal. Not obsess over it, but just keep a track so I can keep myself in check. And so I would just grab a bunch. I'd be like, dang, I know. In my mind, I'm like, this is like 700 calories, but oh well. That's how it was in my pregnancy. So 3 avocados at a time. I mean, come on, What is going to happen if you're not moving your body, you're on bed rest, and you eating like that? You're going to gain weight. So I'm saying all this to say is after you find your why, what is the plan? And that goes with your weight, that goes with school, that goes with anything in life. After your why, then what are you going to put? What's your plan of action to get there? What's going to take you from A to C? What's the in between part? in between part comes with your plan, discipline, consistency. All that is in the middle of the destination. So weight loss really isn't a destination. Getting healthy, it's like it keeps going. So you have to create something that's substantial for your life. And keto is not substantial for my life because I know me. I like rice. I like bread. I like French fries, okay? And I'm going to eat that stuff in moderation. But since the thing is, what kicked off my journey from before, where y'all seen the shift in what I was eating, is because I found out I had a fibroid. I still had blood pressure issues. Kept having migraines. My blood sugar would keep going up, and it was crazy. So then I started a healthy journey. So losing weight does not always make you healthier. Okay? Losing weight does not always make you healthier. It doesn't. It's a fine line between that. So I went on a weight loss journey and then I went on a healthy journey. Now that's when you guys see me start with the herbs and do all that. I quit eating meat, quit eating dairy, I quit eating gluten, quit eating soy. I quit eating some of the things that fed that fibroid and that also jacked up my blood sugar and hyped up my blood pressure. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing a healthy journey. Now, for me, my personal goal is to live a healthy life because I know how some of those foods affect my knees, affect my back, how I feel sluggish, how I start getting headaches again. And I want a healthy family. So as a woman in your house, you hold that. It's like that's on you because most of the time you're the one cooking, you're the one feeding the children. So one thing I am proud of myself, I will say, is even though I was eating more and eating some foods I shouldn't eat, I have trained Isaac to eat the way that I wanted to eat, that I knew I should have been eating. Now, could I control myself on some of the things? No. But he has that healthy foundation of foods, and I'm proud of myself for that because now that I'm getting back to it, I just fit right in the scope and it's all good. It's not a big change for him. But this is the kicker, y'all. I am not going on another diet. I am creating a healthy lifestyle. So my way is by me eating all these foods, eating more cookies and more processed sugar than I should, the fibroids came back. So now I got to get rid of it again. So I have to do certain things. I got inflammation in my knees. It hurts so bad. And I mean, it be hurting so bad. And I know that comes from processed sugar. I know for me that comes with gluten. That comes from dairy products. I know that about myself. So you have to learn your body and know what your triggers are and what causes certain things. And by me knowing that, I'm able to eliminate certain things. Now, is that saying I'm not going to eat any candy ever again? No, I'm not going to say that because I know that's a lie. What I am going to say is right now, I'm focused on health and I am going to do what it takes to be healthy for my family. So, and that goes with anything in life. What is your next step after you find your why? It's like when you sign up for college, you know why you want to go to college. But then what do you do when you get to the school? Usually you're supposed to sometimes you meet with an advisor, right? So the advisor maps out this graduation plan. Take this class, this semester. It creates a plan. Doesn't mean that you stick to it because sometimes you got to drop a class, whatever, you can't get in it. But you keep going and doing what you can to get to graduation. And that's kind of how this is. It's no ending to it. And then a lot of times I'm a nurse, so once we graduate, we still have to maintain the CEUs. We still have to know what we're doing while we're on the job. The learning never stops. So just like this healthy lifestyle, being a healthier person, mind, spirit, and soul, the work never stops. So you should find something that works for you and your lifestyle instead of everybody else, because you can scroll all day and you'll be so confused on what you should do because you see Sally over here knocking out 15 pounds a week and you're only doing 3 pounds a week. And I understand how that could feel, but stay focused on what you're doing for your life. We can't focus on what other people are doing. And everybody has a different journey. Everybody goes through different things. So it's no need for us to compare ourselves with that, with the weight loss thing. Okay. I used to compare myself with body dysmorphia. I seen myself as this person in the mirror, but I didn't really look like that, or my skin, the loose skin. I used to see so-and-so with all this, she lost 100 pounds. Girl, you lost 240 pounds. What do you expect? You've been doing yo-yo dining all your life. You think your skin gonna go, psh. But in my mind, I'm like, oh man, why don't your skin look like that? And it's, do not get caught up in that comparison cycle. I'm telling you, you are unique and you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So focus on what your why is, what your plan of action is, and be disciplined and consistent in that. Will you some days not feel like doing what you got to do? Yes, you probably will. But if you don't do it, do not beat yourself up. Do not beat yourself up. That's a trap. Give yourself some grace and start back the next day. Start back the next week. But don't give up. You're not failing unless you just give up. So as long as you still striving, even if it's a tiptoe, you're not failing. You're moving. So I just wanted to share that with you. This is personal, my plan of action. I will be sharing more, like what I eat and drink, but I didn't want to get people caught up in that because what I eat and drink is going to be different from what you eat and drink, because I'm doing something for fibroid. I'm doing something for the inflammation in my body, so I'm being more obedient and disciplined with God. And I had a fasting lifestyle. That was a part of my lifestyle. That was a part of my spiritual practice. And that is a part of my spiritual practice now. When the Holy Spirit tells me to fast, I fast. If it's 12 hours, 24 hours, 72 hours. So we can't compare ourselves to other people, because we're on all different journeys to reach different people doing different things. And I just wanted to share that. But I am going to start sharing my scale, but I'll do it monthly, or, little things that I eat or get from the grocery store. Or if you have questions, I can answer your question, But at the end of the day, I don't want this to be all about the number on the scale while you're watching me. I don't want that, because I spent the last year or two just eating willy-nilly. So, of course, once I start being disciplined, I'm disciplined now. Once I continue with the consistent discipline, the scale's going to go down. And if the Holy Spirit leads me to fast, I fast, the scale's going to go down. Then it'll go up a little bit when I start back eating. That is just what it is. So I just want to be here to inspire and encourage you to do something for yourself, and I appreciate y'all for following along on this journey with me, on this life journey with me. And I'm just grateful for y'all. I'm just thankful to just be alive and talking and willing to move. I can move my body. I can move. I can work out. I'm just thankful. And I just wanted to share these little tips with you guys. Is, I guess, so what you get out of this is, you found your why, now what? So, bye.